Hello everyone, this is Clarix, and today we are working with identifying um, the difference between sample and population within a word problem. Okay, so we know that population is like the largest portion, it's like the overall portion of something that is being analyzed or evaluated. Let's say it could be people, it could be residents, which is similar. It could be animals. Anything that has been is going to be studied for scientific purpose, mathematical purpose. Is usually the overall value is usually the population. So this is considered population. So we're gonna make a sample of population. Population is usually, let's say if we are talking about food, we can understand that food has different samples of it, right? So let's say there are vegetables, okay, vegetables, fruits, there's meat, grains, and so on. So this is considered the sample. One of them, each one of them are considered different samples. So that's the difference. So if I say in a dinner there is like 10 plates of food, right? And the sample would be that um, out of those 10 plates, 2 plates are vegetables. Okay, 2 plates are vegetables. So out of that, so usually sample tends to be a smaller portion than the population is. Okay, I hope that's helpful. And now let's go into the word problem. So when we look into this, we are going to read: a university admissions office wants to evaluate student satisfaction with campus resources. Out of 4,000, so there's, okay, we are evaluating a group, a population of students, um, that is a total of 4,524 students that are uh, completing a satisfaction evaluation. Okay, so out of 4,524 students enrolled this semester, only a portion of that was 3,000, right? So if we can think about 3,000, we can sort of try to draw it as much as we can. We know that this is 2,000, 200 and something, and we can think of the 3,000, we can cut into four, right? I can think about it like that. So I'm going to make my own calculations. I'm just going to show you the visual portion of this, okay? But it's very simple to understand it. So if we divide 4,524 divided by 4, is each portion is going to be 1,131 and 1,131, 1,131, 1,131. So the portion out of those students, 3,186 students. So I'm going to add, okay, so let's put it here. I'm going to add these two columns. I'm going to use a little bigger because I know that's already 2,262. And let's say 3,186 minus 2,262. That's like 900 and some change. So it's covering all of this. So these are the amount of students that are randomly chosen to complete the comprehensive survey about library, dining, and recreating facilities. So out of 4,500 and 24 students, I'm going to place here that an approximate of 3,000 or a precise amount of 3,000, which is combining all of this 3,000. Let me use another color because this is not really showing. 3,186 students provided were chosen for the survey, and we need to identify the sample and the population. So we already know that the sample is the smallest portion. Out of a large number, there is the smallest portion and therefore the smallest portion is going to be 3,186 students. Okay. And the largest portion is the overall, the 4,524 students. So, okay. So that's how you're going to solve this problem. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.